Brain fog is not normal. It's an early warning signal. What if that feeling, that slow thinking, that lack of clarity, that mental fatigue you keep ignoring is not normal? What if it's not just being tired, not just a long day, not just stress? What if it's your brain trying to warn you? Because brain fog is not a condition, it's a signal. And most people miss it completely. It doesn't happen suddenly. There's no clear beginning, just small changes. You forget things more often. You lose focus faster. You reread the same sentence again and again. You feel slower, not dramatically, just enough to notice. And then you ignore it because it feels normal. Look around. Most people are tired, distracted, overstimulated. So when your brain feels off, it blends in. It becomes part of the background. But normal does not mean optimal. And common does not mean healthy. Brain fog is not a disease. It's a state where your brain is not functioning efficiently, not because it's broken, but because something is off in the system supporting it. Your brain is not just a thinking organ. It's an energy system. It consumes more energy than any other organ, constantly, relentlessly, and it depends on stable fuel, stable oxygen, stable chemistry. When any of these become unstable, your brain feels it immediately. The first thing that changes, energy supply. Your brain relies heavily on glucose, but not just any glucose. It needs stable levels, not spikes, not crashes. When your blood sugar fluctuates, your brain struggles. Hyperpalatable modern diets with high sugar intake and processed foods create spikes, instability, and your brain pays the price. The second factor, oxygen delivery. Your brain also depends on oxygen. But it's not just about breathing. It's about circulation, CO2 balance, and blood flow. When these are disrupted, even slightly, your brain function drops. Shallow, fast, or irregular breathing patterns reduce efficiency. Over time, they create subtle oxygen imbalance. You don't feel it immediately, but your brain does. The third factor, inflammation. Chronic low-level inflammation is one of the biggest drivers of brain fog. Not acute inflammation, but subtle, persistent, silent. It disrupts communication between neurons, slows down signal transmission, reduces efficiency, and creates mental resistance. You try to think, but it feels harder. Because the change is gradual, tiny shifts over time. Your brain adapts, compensates, and adjusts. Until one day, you realize something feels off. Stress is not just mental, it's chemical. Cortisol affects blood sugar, inflammation, and neural function. Chronic stress keeps your brain in a reactive state, not a focused one. Most people are stuck in a loop. Stress leads to poor sleep leads to brain fog, and brain fog leads to more stress. Your brain cleans itself through the glymphatic system. When you don't sleep well, waste accumulates, toxins remain, and neural efficiency drops. Now connect everything. Unstable glucose, poor oxygen delivery, chronic inflammation, high stress, and poor sleep all lead to reduced brain efficiency. And the first signal is brain fog. This matters because brain fog is not the problem, it's the beginning. If ignored, it can progress to chronic fatigue, cognitive decline, and memory issues. Most people try to fix it with coffee and sugar, but that only masks the problem. It doesn't fix the system. What your brain actually needs is stability, stable energy, stable oxygen, stable chemistry. The moment you notice brain fog is the moment you have a chance to act, to adjust, to change direction. Brain fog is not random. It is your brain struggling to function in an environment that is no longer optimal. Right now, your brain is working, processing, adapting, trying to keep up. But if something feels off, that's not weakness, that's feedback. Your body is telling you something. The question is not, why am I tired? The real question is, what is my brain trying to tell me? Comment below. Do you feel clear or constantly foggy? Because in the next video, we're going deeper into why your brain may be running out of energy.